Hi! I absolutely was not expecting you. That's crazy that you're even here. Come on in, come on in. I see that you have your house shoes on, so that's good. Thank you. No shoes in this apartment, baby. Welcome to my Greenpoint, Brooklyn apartment. I'm not gonna tell you how much I pay because I'm gonna try to keep it a little secret. I have a pretty good rent. I live here with my husband, who is stunningly filming this. Oleg, round of applause. Not all heroes wear capes, you know what I'm saying? Today I'm gonna be showing you around where I live. It's a studio apartment. It's really not that big at all. It's perfect for me. It's in a good location. I feel very great about this place. So let's start. Behind you. Now this is basically a college-size refrigerator. It feels like it wouldn't really house that much, but it does. We pretty much go shopping every single week. Oh my God, look at that view. We shop at Trader Joe's. It's the best bang for your buck. Also, little detailing tip of mine. If you have fruits, leave them out, adds a little bit of color. It's stunning. We have some nice little, what are these called? What do we call these?
Cabinets.
Cabinets. We have nice cabinets. This just houses more of our cups and things like that, more of a medicine cabinet. We have our dryer. Actually a really nice, I think this is granite. You would call this granite countertop. This was not here when we first came here. Oleg and I have been living here for 6 years, and
Probably marble.
Marble, you would say? Yeah, marble. Oleg and I have been living here for 6 years, and when we first got here, it was not like this. This is the first apartment that I've lived in New York City that feels like it's worth decorating. Anyway, moving forward, miscellaneous kitchen supplies, garbage underneath here, and maybe the most exciting of things is the Berkey. Apparently this is discontinued, which I didn't realize, which is gonna make getting the filter really hard, but it's worth it. This is the best water filter I've ever used. I do trust New York City water, a lot of contention around that, but I find it to be quite nice, except for this tastes very bad. So we use this instead. Again, more storage. This is the oven, baby. This is the oven. I cook basically all of our meals. Oleg also helps as well. He's a great soldier in the kitchen. I keep all of our stuff underneath there. So let's keep moving. Why don't we go to the most focal part of the room? And that's the bed, baby. Now, you might be wondering, Anna, that's very, very daring that you're wearing outside clothes indoors on the bed, and you'd be right. That's why we have this just nice little quilt. It is the main part of the room, the most exciting place where all the magic happens, you know what I'm saying? So I need to make sure that it looks beautiful all year round, and that is why I am so happy that I have Brooklinen sheets. Look at these. Look at these. Come here. 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 We're gonna take this pillow off. We don't need it. Brooklinen is a luxury linen company. I have the Lugs Sateen Hardcore Bundle in more of the cream color. I felt like this was a pretty nice fit for my apartment. Very open, very spacious feeling, and so luxurious. I'm not getting on the bed because, again, outdoor clothes don't go indoors. But what's really, really lovely about this company is that they have a great selection of different colors that you can choose from. I've been really, really fascinated with the striped colors that they have, as well as kind of more of these light blues that are very, very seasonal. They sell out incredibly fast, so jump on them. Oleg and I have been sleeping on this bed for, I don't know, 2 months now, this bedding, and I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I haven't shut up about it. I really haven't. You know, when you do that thing, when you get into a clean set of sheets, a really comfortable set of sheets, and you just move your feet like this? Does anybody else do that? Well, I do it, and I do it even more in these bed sheets. It's so important for me to be able to come outside from the city and have a comfortable place to lay my head. These satin hardcore sheets, they have a 480 thread count, which makes them tightly woven and kind of give it that luxurious finish. And the bedding can go from season to season to season. It's kind of like temperature regulated, so I don't feel overheated, which is very important when you're sleeping alongside the love of your life. Anyway, Brooklinen has made their online shopping experience incredibly easy. You can choose from 20 different color combinations. You just kind of click and make an assortment that best fits your lifestyle. I had a lot of fun doing that actually, and their packaging makes it feel like they really care. I really can't tell you how much I love these sheets, really. Every morning that I'm making my bed, I feel like I am starting the day anew. I feel like it's fresh. I feel like I have had a really successful night's sleep and I can tackle the insanity that is New York City. So if you want to enjoy Brooklinen, the lovely people over there have given me a discount code for $20 off anything over $100. So click the link down below and use the code Wallace for $20 off your purchase of $100 or more. Going forward. And now we're going to talk about where the magic really happens. This is where I do all of my work, my editing. This is the power machine, the nucleus. No, seriously, this is basically our work desk. This also services as an extension to the kitchen. This is one of those fold-down tables from IKEA. It's never been folded down. In its whole existence in this apartment, never folded it down once. It's stationary and that's the way it will remain. Like I said, this is where the magic happens. This is where I edit. This is also where I keep all of my lipsticks. I am a lipsticks hoarder at this point. I love making sure that they're always there when I leave the house. I'll just kind of close my eyes and choose one, and that's what I'm wearing for the day. This is where I also keep all of my jewelry. Taking off my rings is a major part of my routine. I put everything there. This is where we house the electronics. If this camera that is being filmed on wasn't being filmed on, it would be situated right about here. This is my microphone that's always a little too loud, and it's loud on this shelf as well. On to the chair. This is where we're gonna start to talk about the excitement of this apartment for me. Oleg and I are very frugal individuals, and I would say that the way that I style this apartment is through kind of things that we found along the way. This apartment took a very long time to even get to this state. We didn't have this decorated immediately. We're not those type of people. The way that we decorate is by kind of sourcing materials and making sure that they have a story to them. So this chair was something that we found on the side of the road. It's definitely vintage, it's incredibly old, and if you look on the back, it is by the brand Kevi, which is a Danish designer, I believe. And what's amazing about this chair is that if you look at the original Star Trek, this is the type of chair that they were sitting on. Definitely has years of wear, but that is what I think kind of contributes to the charm of it. Our workout stuff. We keep this close by because Oleg and I, we're fit. We're fit. Pan to me, pan to me, pan to me. Yeah. Moving forward, I get a lot of questions about this painting, and that's very, very flattering. This painting is my parents. They lived in Los Angeles for a period of time in their lives, and they befriended this artist, Ali. I just think the vividness, oh, thank you, Oleg. I just think the vividness of this painting and the colors and the juxtaposition between all of these different hues kind of opens up the room and makes it feel like it's so intentional that this is the only thing on there. Also, it is intentional that it's the only thing on there because we can easily take this off, and that's where Oleg and I stream our movies. We have a projector, and this is the big open wall that you can do that with. Is it even? Is it even? Is it even? Thank you. Okay. If you couldn't tell, I love chairs. I feel like it is the easiest way to decorate a space. It doesn't feel like it's gratuitous in the way that it occupies a place. I have my Kevi chair, I have this chair, I also have this chair as well, and every single one of them has a story. This chair over here, Oleg and I were walking around Greenpoint. This girl was having a sale outside, which people often do. She was an architect, and she said that she got this chair for free. It was $180 from her. Did that Venmo very fast, and it's worth so much more. This chair over here, my mother found it when she was tag sailing in upstate New York. The woman had $8 on it. My mother offered her $5, and the woman said, we got a deal. I love this. It reminds me of like a 1950s dentist waiting room chair, and I feel like this space is kind of the waiting room of our whole apartment. Also, this blanket my mother just found for us, and I think it opens up the space and makes it look a little bit less stale. If you were to ask me what one of my favorite pieces in the room is, I could easily identify it, and I think I would also be speaking for Oleg as well when I say that it's this lamp. Oleg deconstructed this lamp, and we took it all the way from Ukraine to the United States. We found this in a Ukrainian kind of like thrift outside area. It's called Petrivka, and the old man who sold it to us had a full mouth of gold teeth. And now we get to the bookshelf. This is a kind of an infamous bookshelf. I've made a whole video dissecting this bookshelf, talking about the things on the bookshelf. I highly suggest checking that out if you're curious. But lots of people ask me where this is from. I believe that it is manufactured by West Elm. I found it on the side of the road. Actually, Oleg found it. He's pointing and he wants to be recognized, so we'll recognize him. Again, not all heroes wear capes. This is a great bookshelf. I love it. Some people hate it, and I appreciate that there is discourse surrounding it. This painting, my mother got at the Goodwill. I want to say she paid maybe $10 for it. Really can't tell you too much about it, but if you look at it, it's actually a boating scene. There you go. The more you know. I love that it's just so in charge. Luxatine. This is one of the newest additions to the apartment. My mother found this at the same exact place that she found the yellow dentist waiting room chair. Really is something that I've never seen before. Stop. Look at this picture. Look at that. So many people say that this is going to be the picture that we show our kids and say, like, look at how cool mom and dad were. I think I look better in this.
No.
This is what I call my emergency exit. We live on a lower level apartment, so this is the door to the access. And we have that. No smoking, as a reminder of the sins of our past. Oleg and I are both smokers. I'm gonna make a video talking about not smoking. Don't do it, kids. It's not cool. Here we have a photograph. Oleg has a friend who is a skate photographer, and if anybody in the comments can say who that skater is, I'll give you extra like. Actually, Oleg will personally get on my computer and type a response to you. How about that? I bet you want to know about this couch, don't you? I bet you do. This couch has been... I did abs last night. This couch has been in our friend family for the longest time. I can't tell you where this couch is from. I can't even tell you what the original construction of this couch looked like, but this couch has housed well over 100 people, probably. This couch has survived a flood. This couch has survived everything. I used to really not love it that much, but I feel like it just adds to the overall presence of the room. Again, that mid-century modern look. I love it, and I love the contrast between the blue and the brown. I think it opens it up. This is a lamp that my friend gave to us for free. He was moving to New Jersey. He's since moved back to New York City because he has a brain. No offense, I'm just kidding. New Jersey's totally fine, but I have an alliance to New York. I'm totally kidding. I love New Jersey. Sopranos, hey, Tony. This is a great lamp though. This is also something my mother got from the Goodwill for us. I feel like the colors really open up the room. This is by a famous artist that I can't remember.
It's a bar scene.
It's a bar scene, yeah. You got Kellogg's, you have Goodyear, Yale, all of these kind of, you know, American looks. We also have this picture that Oleg picked up from Housing Works in New York City. Do you know the photographer?
Jakma, last name.
Okay, I'll put it in the description. I don't know.
70s.
It's an original. Because I can't keep a plant alive. If you want to open up your space and you can't keep a plant alive, peacock feathers. Why not? This also was something that we found on the side of the road. We have a couple of trinkets and things down here. Oleg Dreams. Here, we can take it out. Oleg Dreams of a Mercedes. Oh. What is that that fell off? The exhaust?
The exhaust fell off.
The exhaust fell off. That's fine. Just put it in the driver's seat. Vroom, vroom, baby. I am like a huge scent person. I think it's so important to have a very welcoming scent in your apartment. I have some sages. I don't know. Is this sage? I'm not sure exactly what that is, but we have some of those. I also have this lovely candle that was sent to me. It's from Editorial Candle Company. I'm not sponsored or anything. She just reached out and she wanted to send me some of her candles. This is so amazing smelling. I'm not even just saying that. This is seriously some of the best candles I've ever smelled. There's not overwhelming. I'll leave a link down in the bio to her shop. I highly, highly suggest. It's a one-woman show based out of Delaware. This is worth it. I love the scents. These are pieces of like material. These are steel. Samples, yeah. These are sample steel pieces. I got these in Palm Spring when I was volunteering at Modernism Week. I bought these because I loved the look of them and I wanted to have a little souvenir from when I was in Palm Springs. I love Palm Springs. It's a big inspiration for the way that I decorate my apartment now. These were ungodly expensive and I will never go back to a Palm Springs antique fair ever again because the prices are out of control. But I'm happy that I have these. We use them as coasters and we get so many compliments on them. And I just think it kind of adds to the space. Moving forward, this is maybe one of the weirdest parts of the apartment, but this is where we keep our underwear and socks. You know, you got to do it. Nobody wants to talk about it, but this is where we keep them. They also double as shelves where we keep various souvenirs. We also keep our glasses here. I have a vase. Oh, do you want to know who that is? Do you know who that is? I'll give you one guess. Okay, I'll give you 1 second. That's Oleg. That's Oleg. Look at that. Look at that, sportsman. Look at that. Beautiful. So we keep that there. And this, we'll censor that out. That's not me. That's not me. I have a couple of people have asked, is that you? And I say, thank you. That's very flattering, but that's not me. All right. This is my beautiful, this I'm going to look like I'm ascending to the heavens right now, which I am, because I just cleaned this all with bleach and I feel like I'm passing. I don't know how to film this. So this is my bathroom. It's actually a pretty big bathroom considering we have a studio apartment. We have a full-sized shower, which I love. My biggest tip for a small bathroom, just use the liner as your shower curtain. It completely opens up the space. I feel like you can have fun with decorating the interior of your shower. We have a lot of like stone fixtures on the bottom that just make it look very, very chic. We use various rocks and things like that to kind of make it look, you know, a little bit alive. The toilet doesn't need to be talked about. It flushes. She works good. This is where we have all of our various like cosmetic things, aka everything that I use. I house my perfumes here. This is one of my favorites. There you go. Look at that. That's what I smell like. My aunt told me that it smells like a hamster cage. And it does. A chic hamster cage. This is the perfume that Oleg got me when we met. Look at that. Our first like Christmas together. And I love that. I used to hate it, but now I love it. We also have all of my products. I absolutely organized that before. Also, huge recommendation for any New York City or small apartment in general, get a dehumidifier in there. Over here, we have an ugly socket, but we have a little painting. Or I don't know exactly what to call that. A little print, I would say. I got this when I was in Paris. I like to always get a little bit of art when I travel or something, like I said before. This is from Small Gallery, I think is the name of it. Are you ready for a little magic trick, kiddos? Are you ready for a little magic trick? Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, look at it change color. This is the thing that we get the most comments on. Out of everything in our house, we've put so much love and labor into this house, and this is the #1 thing that we get comments on. And it's from Amazon. Heartbreaking. So I think, did we talk about everything? I think we did. Oh, I forgot to mention that over here is where we keep our keys, where we keep our bags, tote bags. So incredibly important to have that in New York City. I think we've basically talked about everything. I guess you're probably wondering, oh, where do you keep your vacuum? Where do you keep your hanging clothes? A lot of our clothes are down underneath our bed. We have drawers down there. I'm not going to show you. But we do also have an additional storage room right outside of our front door that we keep a lot of miscellaneous things that we don't usually touch or like gravitate towards immediately. A lot of our seasonal pieces of clothing, jackets that are hanging, things like that. Shoes we also put outside as well. So while this is a studio apartment, there's a lot of perks to living in a place like this. I love my place. I wouldn't change anything about it. I think it's wonderful. I think it's fabulous. And let me know your thoughts. What should I change? What should I rearrange? Also, it's probably time to tell you that I'm 5'2". And these are low ceilings. So you have to deal with those things, but that's New York City, baby. That's New York City. Hey. Anyway, thank you so much again to Brooklinen. Please, please, I implore you, check out Brooklinen. They're really fantastic. The prices are amazing. I can't tell you how comfortable and confident I feel going into my bed, knowing that I'm gonna get an amazing night's sleep. Check them out, brooklinen.com. Use my code Wallace for $20 off your purchase of $100 or more. It's worth it. It's worth it, baby. Anyway, you guys are wonderful. You're fabulous. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much to Oleg for talking about this video. And I can wear these shoes in the apartment because they're clean. Haven't worn them outside yet. You know what I'm saying? All right, and cut.